Can I use AI to help me invest in the stock market? There's AI everything these days. But if so, which AI should I use? Welcome to week 3 of testing out that exact thing. We're going to go ahead and get into it right now. First and foremost, just the little disclaimer here, I'm not a financial advisor. I am not giving you financial advice. You seek a professional advisor if you want to invest some of your own money. I'm just sharing with you my experience because I was really curious as to whether or not this would actually be a useful tool to invest my money in. So here's what I'm doing. I'm testing out AInvest, Grok, ChatGPT, and Gemini. Some people may not heard AInvest. I just recently heard about it, but a lot of people have heard of Croc. Yeah, the shoes. A lot of people have heard of Grok and ChatGPT, and some people have heard of Gemini. And so this is my third week now, so we're into it a little bit. And I'm going to be asking. So those of you that are new, I'm going to be asking each AI the same question, the exact same question, not the same question every week, but each week. I'm going to be asking the same question of every single one to make sure that it's all even, and to keep it all even, I'm going to be investing the same amount of money each week and on every platform. I'm going to be doing something really really cool this time. I got to thinking about it, and when I started investing, um originally, I didn't really have a lot of money. I think I started with $1,000, and some of you may be thinking, well, $1,000 is a lot of money. But I found out I always steered away from investing because um, I didn't even know that, if you're going to buy stocks or if I'm going to buy stocks or anything, it's like I could do it with like $5 or pretty low initial investment, depending on the platform that I used, is what the research that I found. But I always thought you had to have a lot of money. And it turns out um, I didn't have to have a lot of money, but I did start with $1,000, but I could have actually started with 5, 10, 50 or $100. So what that has to do with right now is I'm actually going to be asking the question this week. I'm actually going to ask about the top 10 stocks. And what that's going to do is I'm only going to put $100 towards each of those stocks in order to show you what I can do, is like options of what I've done, or that I can do at any point, and I'm only going to do like $100. So I have a couple reasons for that. One is I wanted to show the how easy it is to invest, but then uh, also I'm really trying to actually invest some of my own money. I'll tell you that in just a minute. I haven't been able to invest any of my own money yet. This has been paper trading, but the idea is I'm trying to invest my own money, and what that takes is, I'll go back here. Two of these are going to have to agree. Any two of them have to agree on stocks. And so far, I've had 6 picks so far, and all 6 picks for each of them have been different. It's kind of interesting. All right, so let's get on here. So the same question. And then if any of the AIs agree, I'm going to purchase that stock with my own money. So that's exactly what I was saying. I'm going to be doing that. And then if the AI gives me more picks than what I'm saying, so I'm going to ask for 10 this time, but if they give me 20 or 25 or 100, I'm only going to do the top 10. And then I'm giving it a $10,000 limit for each account. And so right now I'm doing a different amount each week, but each account has a paper trading amount of $10,000. And like I said, if any of them agree, I'm going to be investing my own money. And so I have $1,000 set aside for this week, and I'm actually going to be investing $1,000 of my own money on any of them that they agree. Let's say if they agree on like only one, that I'm going to buy $1,000 of that one stock. If they agree on 10, then I'm going to uh, do $100 each. So still just dividing it up amongst all the ones that they agree on. All right. And then once every AI reaches the $10,000 limit, then which basically would be at the same time. Then I'm going to start asking him, here's all the list of stocks. Which ones should I sell, if any at all? And then I'm using an investment tracker, and that's pretty cool. So anyways, and my goal here is I really want to see if any of these can actually double my money in like a year or however long. So whichever one will be first. So which one do you think is going to win? I want to hear in the comments. I'm excited about this. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to show you exactly where we are right now. So right now, we'll start out with AInvest. And these, by the way, this is a spreadsheet that's attached to the stock market. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this up on the screen so you can actually see it better there. I'm actually really, really excited about it. So this is AInvest, and it's actually, and oh, I'm sorry, all of these are actually attached to the stock market. Like if I changed what stock this was, it would change. So AInvest, we are right now still at 0% gain overall. And so a $37 gain in now 2 weeks. And ChatGPT, we are down $21. And by the way, all of this is the day change. And this is what the current price is, what the purchase price was. And so this shows you the current value. So I've spent a lot of time working on working on all these formulas here. And this is Grok. Grok has also lost a little bit of money in 2 weeks here. So again, this is week 3, but that's been going for 2 weeks now. Then so that's $12. And let's see how Gemini is doing. Gemini has actually gained 2%, and that's because one of these stocks, it's actually had a 22% increase. So far, right now, and this is like our little tracker, so far, Gemini is actually winning out like big time. Big time. And again, I have an AI roundtable. This is just a placeholder. As you can see, it's just 0 shares, so there's nothing in that. And the reason why I have this one as a placeholder is when I was doing the test, this was actually the one that 2 of them agreed on when I was just testing it out. So I just kind of left it there because I figured maybe 2 of them will say that again. All right, so let's go ahead and get into asking the question, and let me know in the comments if you have any more questions, and I'll try to answer those. I like to answer every single one. So we got ChatGPT here, Grok, AInvest, and Gemini. And so this week, like what I said, I'm asking the same question. What are the top 10 stocks to buy right now, top 10 that have the highest growth potential over the next 12 months and pay high dividends? I don't have to ask about the high dividends, but I thought that would narrow it down more. And I like dividend stocks. So that would be more of what I would lean towards. And so I got all the questions programmed in here. So let's go ahead and go. All right. Chat usually does pretty quick. And Grok, AInvest. And then Gemini is the one. Strangely enough, they're winning, but they're the ones that usually ask me follow-up questions. All right, we're going to start out with what we got here with ChatGPT. And it gave us the 10 stocks that it's thinking of. And if it's going to be the same as the previous week, I'm just going to add new ones. And so, yeah, we'll go ahead and go down there. It looks like some of these are actually going to end up being the same. So we'll go ahead and put what tickers we got. And yeah, so we got this all set up, and we'll just go ahead and add 10 more. All right, so now these are all the stocks that chat is saying. So we got all those entered in. And here they are right here, starting with Exxon. So we got all 10 of those. And then we're going to come down here. We're going to add the whatever the current price is. All right. So we got those entered in. And so now these are all the ones with chat. And then this, since I put in the $100, this actually will tell us how many we actually can purchase right now at the rate that it is. And like based on the day change and the price and all of that. Um, this should not be -2%. These prices are the same. Oh, maybe the company price is a little bit higher. It's just not saying. Okay. All right, we'll have to go with that because that looks like it's a penny stock. I guess it's recommending a lower stock. Anyways, so now let's get on to, so we got all 10 stocks that they recommended. So now let's get on to the next one. All right, so top 10 from AInvest. Let's go ahead and mark these down. Silver. All right, so we have AInvest, this one right here. So just making sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those were already there. This is the one where we're going to start. So we'll get all these put in here real quick. And SIGA. All right. And then I already put the $100 in here. So then we're going to come through here and make sure that we have the correct purchase price on these. Now, again, what's happening on this is that, like, if it's a really big priced stock, if it's a really, really big price stock, then we are not, we're still going to just buy a slice of it. So it's just going to be a small slice there, because you can do, or I can do stock slices. I think anybody can, if they want. That's what Charles Schwab calls it, stock slices. But there's other, uh, it's just a portion of a stock that is a way to actually buy expensive stocks. So this one also recommends some other pretty high stocks here. 24.18, 650, 28.7. So we're just gonna get all our current prices in here, matching up with that price, and then it buys. It'll tell me how many shares it's gonna buy, and then all of these should show correctly. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do, let's see, Grok first. Come over here. It looks to me like I'm gonna be able to buy some stocks this time. This is exciting because Verizon and Pfizer are similar. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over here to Grok. So what do we have here? We have Pfizer, PFE. We have Verizon, VZ. We have Shutterstock. That's interesting. So Shutterstock is SSTK. Okay. So now I got all those done, and we are about halfway through our money, it seems like. Almost. 4,600 is kind of, so these are all 100. Now, just so we don't forget, I want to double check here. So we got a few of these that are the same. So Chat and Grok ended up saying very similar stuff. Some of them are different. All right. So we're going to do, yep. So those 4 so far, along with the MO, those will all go on the AI roundtable. There we have it. All right. So we'll leave this open, and then I'm actually going to decide how much money. So basically it's going to be $1,000. We're going to divide it up amongst how many ever stocks we end up matching here. So now let's go down to Gemini and see what we got here. it just kind of gave me an odd answer to the question. Um, Different than the last couple weeks. The last couple weeks, it gave me like a big report, and maybe that's just because there's 3 of them last week and there's 10 today, and it's just like, I can't handle 10. Oh no. All right. I'm so weird. Okay. So now let's go in here. Let's just add in what it says. That's at the 500, 500. Okay. So I want to start in the right place this time. Let's see. So first one is going to be Microsoft and SFT. If you notice, it has said Microsoft each time. I just find that very, very interesting. Microsoft, then J&J, Johnson and Johnson, and that's a similar one to what we've had before. FRT. Somebody actually has the FRT symbol. I'm sorry. I'm still just a kid. But what's that actually do the best? That's gonna be awesome. Yes, I work for the fart stock. Okay. All right. Okay, I'll stop. Then then we have EPD, so that was also another one. So 3 of them agreed on EPD, and then SO. So the Southern Company. Oh, EPD. All right. I said it, but I must have overrode it. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and put it down here. EPD. There we go. All right. Now we have one is this one. Wow, it's a big one. 130,000. All right. I'm so sorry for making fun of the FRT Retail Joint Stock Company. They apparently are a very valuable company, so don't get mad at me. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, the FRT company seems like they're doing they're doing something. All right. So only $100 in that company though. Let's see, 0% all the way across. And what I don't understand still is what happened with where was that one here? This one. This I don't understand it because I put in the same amount is what it's saying, and I'm guessing it's just a little bit more than the 0.25. So I don't fully understand why that's actually showing that it's hmm. All right, I'll just keep an eye on that one. Okay. So now that we have that, we have Gemini was our last one. So those are all the Gemini companies. So now I want to make sure that there's not any other companies that match. So let's double check through here. All right. I got to work on the formulas on the symbols. I don't know why they're not showing the right symbols, but these are correct. All right. So all those will be even. And this is only saying the $100. I'm just going to double check through here, make sure we're not missing any of the companies. All right. If I missed one, let me know because I do not see it right now if I did. So AI roundtable. So now what this means, since I'm putting $1,000 in this week, and then yeah. So again, this I'm gonna put my own money in, and I'm gonna see if it's gonna make me money or not. Get back here, but anyways, this is a lot of fun. I know it's a lot more detail because there was like 10 of them that we had to go through for each one now. So again, let me just go ahead and show you here. So this is the one. These are the ones that AInvest said to do. These are the ones that ChatGPT said to do. These are the ones, get that off of there, that Grok said to do. And then Gemini. Okay. All right. So then these are the ones that my symbols are off. I got to change those. But these are the ones that where that I'm going to be buying, and where I'm going to see if that um if AI is going to be making me money on this. So it's $1,000 of my own money so far that I'm putting in here. And let's see how we're doing on the race. Here is the tracker. So Gemini is out front, barely a little bit. You can see that. And then the rest are kind of still around 0%. So thank you guys for watching. Again, this is week 3 of investing with AI. Now, again, finish out with the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just showing you my experience. And I'm really, really excited because I'm actually not just doing paper trading this week. I'm going to be, those 5 stocks that are listed, I'm going to be investing $200 of my own money. And yeah, I just want to just show you my experience, man. This is really, really awesome. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And I really, really appreciate it. And I know that this is just an experiment, and I really appreciate you guys like following along with me with my experience and at this. And I just want to encourage you as well. I really appreciate you, and that God wants you to plan for increase. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Michael. I appreciate y'all.